All right, 6 feet going deep. We're here with.
Hi, I'm SteffyBoom.
Nice to meet you, Steffi. Um, so 3 questions. Who are you? What do you do? And what is your mission?
Mm, that's a good question, the mission one. Well, I'm Steffi. I am just a human being. I do a lot. I'm a professional tattoo artist, actor, musician. I make music, and I model on occasions. I used to do runway modeling. Now I just model whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Are you an actor or an actress?
You say actor. Like now that's just the word. I tend to say actress. It's just a bad habit.
I
But
always wonder about that.
now it's gender neutral. Actor. Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to call you an actor,
No, it's
and
okay.
then it's like
It's
referring
just
to
what it
like a
is.
guy.
Yeah. No, I totally get it because I do the same. I get confused. My mission, honestly, my mission is like pretty huge. Like when I really think about it, it's really deep. I want to leave like a piece of me behind in the world that'll just live forever, but also make a lot of money so that I can help a lot of people. I think that would be like my greatest mission of all. So, and yeah, that's it.
How are you doing that right now? Like, how are you working on that?
I'm just I'm trying to be better at everything I do and be able to monetize out of like the skill set that I have. So I'm a creative. So with tattooing, that's kind of why I'm focusing mostly on tattooing right now because it's been going in a really great direction. And I know I can make a lot of money tattooing. Then from there, it kind of like branches out with merch and all those things and anything that just. But my goal would be with that, just being successful in all my careers and helping myself and my family first and then working with like organizations, foundations. I want to help the homeless. And the shop that I'm at, actually, we just recently did a food drive, so that was pretty cool. Want to do more stuff like that too. Yeah.
What about your music?
My music, I mean, it's the same thing. Music's just harder. It's harder to be successful and make money off of that. And nowadays, you need to like sell merch and tickets. That's the only way you really make money from music. Your streams don't really give you much, so.
You're very different from a lot of. I don't even want to say other like female artists because your music has really good quality. I don't know. You just made really good music.
Thank you.
What is it that like makes you strive for that kind of quality as opposed to just
I
you know
think just working with really good people that know what they're doing. I've worked with people in the past that the quality wasn't there, and I won't ever really share that music. If they do, it's there. But yeah, I've worked with people that don't know what they're doing, and that's just what happens. You take a risk, and everybody's learning. Everybody learns at their own pace. But like my producer, Johnny Tiger, he's freaking dope. That dude is a rock star. He knows how to write, he knows how to play guitar, he knows how to make beats, he knows how to produce, he knows how to engineer. So it's just really having like a good team behind you. And I've been blessed to work with great people.
have you gone to shows?
Yeah. Have I done shows?
No, his Johnny's shows.
Have I gone to his shows? Yeah, I've
Like
seen him perform a few times.
with ice
With
Some
Ice
of
Set
my
My
friends.
Friends on Fire. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him with Ice. I've seen Ice Set My Friends on Fire since I was a child, first of all. I've been a fan of theirs since I was like 12 or 13 years old, I think.
What was the song that like made you a fan of them?
Uh Things That Rhyme with Orange.
Okay,
Yeah, the OG one. That was the first one.
that was what I heard.
That's literally the remember I told you I dropped that song it was last year, No Really It's Over with Baby G, and that beat is the Things That Rhyme with Orange
for real?
beat. Yeah, so Johnny, because he has gone on tour with them and he's friends with them, they gave him the stems to their song, to the beat, and they let him remix it. And then
Okay.
he gave it to me and they let me make a song from it. That's why I've been able to release that song.
Matt.
Yeah.
It's funny. When I'm not sure if I met Johnny first or Matt's brother, but I met Matt's brother and I was like hanging out with him for a while, and I didn't even know that his brother was in I Set My Friends on Fire, and I was like, "That's your brother."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
It's such a small world. Florida is so fucking small.
have you ever heard of Black Tide?
Yes, I know Black Tide.
You know them?
Yeah. I know Gabe. I know Gabe. I actually know. I'm pretty sure I've met a few members of Black Tide through Gabe. Gabe's the lead singer, or was. And then now he's in the band Young Cassidy with his brother. His brother's the lead singer of that one. Raul, he's dope too.
I used to work at a gym, right? And this guy came in. He was like telling me about his son's band.
No way, was that his dad?
It was so funny because that was like my favorite band, right? And
Really?
well, I can't say my favorite band because I only knew like 3 songs from them, but I love those songs.
Wait, so you want to meet Gabe? I'll introduce you.
Okay.
That's
I
so
mean,
funny. I got you, bro. He literally probably lives like 10 minutes away from
that's
here.
him.
Gabe?
Yeah.
The lead singer of Black Tide? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
He literally lives 10 minutes away from here. That's so funny.
But it's like the way his dad like described his band. It sounded like some like garage band. Like yeah, he's just like making noise in the
I
garage.
think Gabe right now, he has his studio in the garage because he still does music. He has the punk band with his brother, but he does the drums for that band. And then he records for other people. Like he kind of told me that he wanted to be more, instead of the face, like he wanted to be like doing the music and all of that. So I did a song with him. That one's called FU. He did the beat for that, and working with him was fucking dope.
Hold on, before you get to that, I was just gonna say that
Okay.
it was just funny to me how his dad was like kind of downplaying it.
Was he?
That's
Yeah.
like that band was like my entire world. Because I was like young, I was like,
So wait.
that's
So he
serious.
told you like, oh, my son's in a band, and then
Yeah.
you asked him what it was.
Exactly, it's called Black Tie. Like, so Black Tie. Because at that time, I thought that like it was like before I knew that like people could be like local and still big, right? So I thought like every single band was like Hollywood.
Everybody's
like,
from LA, New York,
yeah,
and shit.
exactly.
Miami.
So
Psh.
I'm thinking that it's like the pinnacle, but this guy lived literally down the street from me.
Right. Yeah, that's really funny. That's like I remember when I was younger, I was working at Panera Bread. And then when you do the register at Panera Bread and people use their Panera card, you see like their last name.
Yeah.
And I remember like this one older gentleman, like we do the card thingy, and then the name Curry pops up, and I look at him and I'm like, are you related to Denzel Curry? He starts laughing. He's like, yes, my nephew.
Oh, they used to say Steph Curry.
I'm like, oh my God, no, Denzel. Denzel Curry, who's
Are you
just phenomenal rapper. If you don't know that, you have to know
Are
that.
you a Denzel Curry fan?
Yeah, hell yeah. I
you
grew
just-
up, I used to smoke with Denzel when I was younger and just watch him. I remember one of the first times I watched him perform was in Wynwood. And it was literally like, you know, like the flatbeds of like a 15 wheel pickup, or not a pickup truck, but like a truck, like one of those. It was like a flatbed of that. And that's where the stage was on. And he was just performing there. And it was fucking cool, man. So,
What do you think of his career right now?
I mean, I think he's doing great. Is there something that happened? No, right?
Well, it's just like that whole scene is like kind of like
It's like underground, but like up there, mainstream underground. He's already mainstream, I think.
you. I mean, like I should ask you this. Like, do you feel like people will care about? Well, I have 2 questions for you. Are you more into like rock, like metal kind of, or like punk, or are you into rap more?
It's 50-50. I grew up on hip hop. Yeah, I grew up like listening to NWA, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac, like all that shit. Cause my brother, cause we're from LA, so
How old's your brother?
my brother is 6 years older than me. So now he's like, he's like, I shouldn't have said that. He's like,
Old
you gotta beep that out when I say my age. Beep.
I'm just a dolphin from SoCal. I was like, what was I saying?
But yeah, no, so rapping, like so when I wanted to make music as a kid, I wanted to be a rapper since I was like 6.
Here, spit a freestyle right now.
Huh? Nah, it ain't even like that anymore. I'm
I see you
so
as a-
rusty.
I see you as a rapper.
I'm so fucking rusty, bro. Maybe one day. But no, I write more than anything. But yeah, no, my brother's the one that like kind of put me onto to the game of like music and shit, because he was always doing like little ciphers in his room with his friends, and I'm like 6 years old watching him, like, oh God, I want to be just like him. Missy Elliott. I loved Missy Elliott growing up.
What was that song she sings? Quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I liked Gossip Folks with her and Ludacris. That was one of my favorite songs. It's always right.
The question I was gonna ask you is like, how do you feel about like the rap scene right now?
In South Florida? Or in general?
Both.
I mean, I think, oh man, South Florida has so many gems, man. Look, I mean, even the ones that have blown up, Puya,
Oh, I'm talking about
Denzel,
like 2025.
2025. I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of the loop a little bit.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
I
Like,
actually don't know. I don't know what's going on in the South Florida scene as much as I used to. I've been like just tattoo mode for the past couple of years, and I really haven't like.
what tattoo artists are blowing up?
Oh my goodness. First of all, my boss is dope, John Nelson. Pony Lawson's one of my favorite artists, and he's a dope ass homie. You know Pony, right?
That name sounds familiar.
So Pony Lawson, he does a lot of like he's known for his tattoos. He does like the gold tattoos. Like they're like gold, like literally does gold tattoos. It's fucking fire.
Like the mineral.
No, like like the look, the style is like gold. It looks really fucking sick. He does like micro realism,
I have to see a picture.
and he does like his YouTube. He does he critiques tattoos. He's known for that, and he was on Ink Master last year actually.
I didn't. Maybe that's where
He's the bald dude with the gauges. That's Pony Lawson.
I think that.
Yeah, come on, bro. You a tattoo artist. You gotta know this shit.
Remember James?
Huh?
Remember James?
Yeah.
He would always make fun of me because he's like, well, not make fun of me. He would always like get on me because I didn't know any like tattoo artists.
Yeah, I mean, it's important if you're gonna.
Except Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy, dude, what the fuck?
He's pretty important.
That's what happens when you work at where we worked at. Anyways, yeah, you learn how to clean, but that's all you learn.
Damn, that's like a whole like other loop of what I want to ask you.
Well, okay, so we're talking about music.
See this kind of goes back into like what we were talking about earlier about like how you kind of had to focus on one thing. Right? It's like
So
I can
that's-
ask you so many things about music. But I could ask you so many things about tattooing.
Yeah, you could interviewing me it could go on for hours if you really want to get to know me. So you gotta have to have your set questions to ask me. But no, I'm really I'm really out of the loop with the music scene down here. I mean, I know Baby G, that's one of my good friends, and he's awesome. Oh wait, Louis Savage. What the fuck am I talking about? Louis Savage is dope. Johnny Oz, like Johnny Oz has a fucking nice ass fan base, and when he performs, man, the crowd gets crazy. And Baby G's the same. He actually moved out to Los Angeles. I think it was earlier this year, and he's doing great out there too. But yeah, he's here right now. But his fan base is dope too. So these are artists that are like local and they're like slowly blowing up. Ew. That is so funny. I just got hit up for another podcast. This doesn't happen. It always happens at the same time, and it's for Fresh and Fit. Yeah, Fresh and Fit pod tonight. No, thank you.
Oh, they hit you up a lot.
Yeah, they do. I just don't. And that's so funny because the guy that's hitting me up for it had his own podcast called Mentuition.
Is that Tony Montana?
No, this is Ollie Sykes.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, lead singer Bring Me the
I know
Horizon.
their music. I don't know.
It's cool. But yeah, anyways.
What's your favorite Bring Me the Horizon song?
Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, that one's from Suicide Season. That's honestly the first song I ever heard from them. I was 12 or 13 years old, and I was on some dude's MySpace page, and he had the music video there. I watched that music video, and it changed my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Because they're literally like, it's like a compilation of them touring. So they're like crowd surfing, partying, going crazy on stage, and there's like millions of people, and I'm just like, I want to do that. That I need to do that.
How do you feel about Oh No?
Of who?
Oh No.
Who's that?
It's a song from Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a person.
Yeah.
Is that one of their new songs?
No.
How does it go? Sing it to me. This is fucked up. I should know
Just be
this.
careful what you wish for.
What album is that on?
Alright, so the reason I asked you is because I always see like
Wait, okay. I have it. I have it in my head. I think so.
the thing is like
Is it called? Oh, yeah, it is called Oh No. Is it from the
it has like an umbrella on the
Yeah, it's from not Amos. That's
forgot.
What the fuck is wrong with me right now? They have so many albums that I love.
The thing is like
Sempiternal? No.
they changed your sound, right? Because before they were like real screamo.
Oh, we're gonna get into that conversation. All right.
That's what I was gonna ask you is that like how do you feel about how they changed to like
That's the spirit. That's the album.
talking about like just like bands and stuff.
Listen, I think that's one of my favorite things about Bring Me the Horizon. They have seamlessly evolved from their first album to the most recent one. Like their evolution wasn't just, fucking deathcore pop. It was like a slow transition, and I appreciate it because I knew why they did it. It was because he was having issues with his vocals. So
I can imagine that.
yeah, and like he was his first two albums, he was screaming like the technique was wrong what he was doing, and that was fucking him up. So they had to kind of like transition out of that. And then it's just like a love for music. If you look into Ollie Sykes, he's very inspired by Linkin Park, growing up and things like that. So it was like it was bound to happen that experimental shit was gonna happen, and they did it. They did it with There Is a Hell, Believe Me, I Seen It. There's a Heaven, Let's Keep It a Secret. That album was like the trajectory for that. And people hate on them so much, but like it just makes sense. It's just they've grown up. Like you can't expect a 30-something-year-old man to make the same music he did when he was 17 years old. We all grow up and we all change and evolve. That's just how it goes.
Is that the same with rap?
Yeah, 100. I hope so, bro. Come on, like it's like the fucking doo-wop rappers and shit from like the. I mean, I don't know. It's just you have to. I think you should evolve, and especially because like music evolves as time goes on. So like you're still making the same kind of music you did back in the 2000s as a rapper, and that's just been your whole gimmick the whole time. Like nobody listens to Nelly. Like nowadays, if you listen to Nelly, you listen to the shit he dropped in the 2000s. But if Nelly still made that music now, it wouldn't really work,
Here, walk me through your evolution.
Me?
When did you start making music?
I started doing open mics in 2015. It's been 10 years. And then professionally 2018.
What about recording?
Yeah, 2018. Like professionally recording. Because I was recording 2015, but it was not that good.
So tell me about like your different eras. Like how would you like categorize your era?
So when I started writing, and I started with hip hop, I was going through my separation. I was married. So I was going through my separation with my ex-husband, and I was getting divorced, and I was super depressed. And man, when I tell you the shit I wrote was awesome, but it was all hip hop, and I was doing like a lot of J Dilla beats. Freaking Blue was fucking fire. And just finding a lot of like hip hop beats on like YouTube and shit like that. And I would just upload them to SoundCloud. I would record on my phone. And then I would go to open mics at Churchill's. They would do like the open mic nights on Mondays. And I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, I want to try this out by myself, and I'm scared, So I would go, and like Monday nights I'd go to Churchill's, and I even choked once. I did like one of the saddest songs I think I've ever written about that relationship, and then I like ran off the stage to go cry and have a panic attack. So that was like the start. And then in like 2018, I started like professionally recording like at an actual studio, and I started dating an ex who kind of like opened my eyes and was like, hey, listen, like I know you rap, I know you say you're a rapper, and that's great, but you can sing. And I'm like, I don't know if I could sing, and that was always, I love singing, but it was a big insecurity of mine because I didn't think I was a good singer, and people had told me I wasn't. And he told me, he was just like, listen, there's artists out there that have a unique voice, and it's not like Mariah Carey, it's not like these big artists, but it works. And he's like, I think you should stop saying you're a rapper and just say you're an artist, you're a musician, and start evolving from that. So shout out to that ex for that. That's like the one good thing I got out of that relationship, was that, and I did. I ran with it, and I started exploring and experimenting with my voice and just practicing on my own. I still don't think I have the greatest voice, but I really enjoy it, and people like it. So that's cool. So yeah, so I started working with Johnny Tiger at the time, and the thing is like, he makes these really cool like rock beats that are kind of like hip hop vibes at the time, especially. It was still like hip hop, rock. It was very cool. So I can work with that. And he's been one of those producers that I've worked with that like brings something out of me every time. I can always write to his shit. And I'm still working with him to this day. So, but now I'm more like pop, rock, alternative. I'm experimenting a lot more. Getting into like hyper pop vibes too. Like I just want to have fun. And even Spanish. I have a song in Spanish, Spanglish, that I'm working on. Yeah, I'm Colombian.
Do you see yourself being like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift? Like, what do you mean?
Like, would you make music like her? And would you be, are you trying to get at her level?
At her level, like a billionaire who's loved by many young girls. Hell yeah, I would love to be like Taylor Swift. What?
That's right. Yesterday I was at Target and I don't know for some like I was just walking and then like something just caught my eye, right? And I looked at the album and I was like, for some reason this is like catching my attention. And I don't know why. So I was like curious and I walked over and I looked. It was Taylor Swift. And I said, there's like so much stuff around here, but this caught my attention.
She is great. I mean, there's like those few songs that she had that were hits when I was younger, and I was just like, yeah, it's a banger. But there was this one song I heard from her a couple years ago. It's called, I think it's called Don't Blame Me or Blame Me. And I didn't know it was her. I was listening to the song and I'm like, holy shit. I could relate so hard to what the song is about, and the voice is beautiful. And I realized it was her, and that blew my mind. Like, I'm like, this sounds like a mature woman, very relatable, with fire. And that's when I started giving her more of a chance. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a low-key little Swiftie.
Is she the same age as us?
I think she's a little older. I think she's like 33. Yeah, but no, she's dope. She's dope. I mean, I think so. I think I'm a little bit of a Swiftie. I don't know all her music. I'm not like a fanatic, but she has my support. I think she's pretty cool.
I would never have thought that.
Yeah, I know. Me either. Me either.
So when we were like tattooing at the shop, would you like listening to your own music or would you listen to what was playing?
Both. I mean, oh my God, dude. Their music was always so loud. And then there was like a lot of like Latinos there. So it was always a lot of like reggaeton, and some of it was vulgar. I remember we had a meeting once about
You're Hispanic.
Yeah, but like I like Spanish music, but I don't like reggaeton 24/7. Like, relax, bro. Like, have some variety. And that was the problem. There was a lot of repetitive shit. There's music I don't listen to this day, like that Audio Slave song.
Oh my God, bro.
You know which one I'm talking about? You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Like a stone.
I like a fucking stone, bro.
I always say this, right? I always say this. They would play Like a Stone like 6 times in 1 hour.
I'm telling you, bro. That song haunts me.
I used to love, bro, you don't understand. It's like, I used to love that song. And then they would play that song over and over and over again. And I'm like, why do they keep playing this song over and over again?
Bro. Yeah, no, that was James' playlist, by the way.
But it's funny because it wasn't the only song that they would play over and over again. But the fact that you recognize that song over and over again, and
I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones that feel this way, by the way.
I've asked, like, if you watch my other podcast episodes where I talk with like other people from the shop.
Really?
I said the same thing. It's documented.
You gotta do a compilation of like everybody's response to what song and Alcoholic did they like not want to hear ever again, and see what everybody says.
I would always feel so powerful whenever I would play my own music.
Yeah, we felt powerful. It's cute. Yeah, I like that.
That's because James would always be like, no, you can't, no. Every time I ask, can I play a song?
No, it was cool. Bird Road was cool because they would let us do like our own playlist, and then they would like run it.
I didn't like Bird Road because it was so. I was used to Kendall.
I loved Bird Road.
But it was like so small.
I loved it, dude. When I first started my apprenticeship there, they had like each station was like its own. Like it had a little wall in between.
Oh.
So it was a lot smaller, and I remember they knocked that shit down. I was so happy. I'm like, thank you.
Why? Oh.
To make more room, to make it bigger, and then they kind of like revamped it. That shop used to have like green walls.
You were working with Oriana?
No, Day was. I remember Oriana. I wasn't. No, that was after my time. I think I had already left at that point.
She would always go from like Kendall to Bird.
Me?
No, Oriana.
Oh no, she wasn't. She was after my time for sure.
I was never offered to switch any shop.
No, I mean, if you're a Kendall, you're a Kendall, because it's like Bird Road is like the OG shop, which is really cool. I loved Bird Road. Honestly, I think if I would have stayed at Bird Road, I probably would have stuck it with Alcoholic a lot longer. But then I went to Kendall and it just wasn't the same.
So what is the difference?
I mean, it was just for me, my experience. It was just how I was treated. I think I also was like at a place where I wanted to just tattoo full time, and they weren't ready to like let me graduate. So they expected me to get there and clean and tattoo, and I was over it. I was just over it, and I was exhausted, and I had shit going on with my family. It was just really tired. And I remember getting in trouble. I think it was maybe a couple weeks in of me getting in trouble or something, and then I tried to talk to Columbia about it, and I remember I texted him because I was like over it. And he was like super disappointed in me. It was like the first thing I'm like opening up to this guy. He's just like, I'm super disappointed in you. And I'm like, oh no. And it made me feel so much worse. I ended up just quitting. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore.
What was he disappointed about?
I think it was just like the fact that I wasn't cleaning to the dude, that place is huge. Imagine cleaning the little fucking place that is Bird Road in comparison to that giant. They wanted me to get on the fucking ladder. Like all the ceilings are so high and dust that shit. I'm scared of heights.
They made me change the filter.
Dude, I'm fucking scared of heights. I don't even think I told them that. I would just, anything for alcoholic, I would do, bro. I always man the fuck up. Bro, I went through some shit. I don't even want to get into it. But I'm telling you, like, I think for me, it was very overwhelming having a tattoo and also, like, do the same duties that they wanted me to do versus me being at Bird Road where I was in charge of the apprentices. I was already graduating. Like, I didn't have to do as much cleaning. Like, I was just making sure they were doing what they were supposed to be doing. I was, like, their boss in a way to make sure that the apprentices were doing what they were doing. I still do my part. You know, I was doing more social media. But then going straight back to like cleaning all the time and shit. And like, it's an ego thing for sure. I was like, I'm good.
Well, Steffi, was there like a time where you appreciated all the cleaning that you did at that shop?
To this day, I appreciate that. I complain about it because it sucks. But no, I'm very grateful because like even I had an apprentice who he could not hang with me because I was just like, you clean everything.
You know what the problem was?
What?
I don't think the cleaning was the problem. I think the problem was the direction, right? At least in my experience, because I was at Kendall, and no one really cared. You know, like they didn't.
Yeah, they were more lax. Oh my god, bro, it was not lax at all.
That's what because you guys had blue.
Dude, no, listen. When I started working there, we didn't have any days off. Like it was 7 days a week. Usually, like almost 14 hours a day.
See, I only worked 3 days a week.
Yeah, you guys were so lucky. You have no idea the shit that we went through, even before my time. When I got there, I think I did 8 months with no days off. And I was happy to do it because I was super depressed because of my whole situationship with my fucking marriage, you know? So I was like, that's when I think I told you I stopped going to school.
You had a car?
Yeah, I had a car. And my mom helped. She was supportive as hell. But I stopped going to school because I was super depressed. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And then I started working alcoholic. And low-key kind of saved my life. But I was working like 7 days a week, so many hours in the week. I had no life outside of that. And that helped me like kind of like compartmentalize. I don't know the word.
I think you got it.
Yeah, like compartmentalize or whatever, all that bullshit. And so I remember I made it to like the 8-month mark. And suddenly I felt like I was going to kill myself. Like I was tired and I didn't know. I was just like, I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what's happening.
You know, what were you going to say?
No, yeah, no. And then I talked to Columbia. I asked him, I was so scared, by the way, because this guy was intimidating as shit. So I remember I was like, do you think I could get like a day off to go see a therapist? Because I feel a little crazy.
He always looked like he'll punch you, right?
He looked, bro. No, I think I scared him when I told him how I was feeling. He was just like, you know what? I think you need like a day off every week. And then he said that to me and I was like, oh, like, what? You're going to give me a day off? And then when he told me that Koala, you know Koala?
I still work with him.
Koala had been there. He started his apprenticeship a month before me. So he was already piercing and stuff. But I remember thinking about him and everybody else.
We're so because this is like the point where you start forgetting that you're on camera. You start talking.
No, I'm not talking shit. This is actually really cool. I think I did a cool thing here.
I was talking about like podcasting in general because like, sometimes you just forget that.
We just start ranting, yeah. But no, I remember him telling me to get the day off, and I like kind of was just like, okay, but like if you're gonna do that for me, I think you need to do that for everybody else. So
Who said that?
I said that. I told him that.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna give me a day off, and what about the other? Koala's been there way longer. He had no days off. That's fucked up.
Yo, Koala loves to tell me how much harder his apprenticeship was than mine.
It was harder than yours. You just told me you were working 3 days a week. Get the fuck out of here. Don't even come at me with this shit. Okay? Don't you dare. Bro, that girl, oh my God, Adriana, was it Adriana?
Yeah.
She fucking had to clean.
I think that's just.
You ready for this? I don't know if you ever heard this story.
Go ahead.
Somebody came into the shop and smeared shit all over the bathroom. Okay? Thank God I was in charge of the apprentices because they did not put me to clean that shit. They put Adriana to clean that bathroom.
You were her boss?
Huh? I said boss as an example of like the position they put me into.
Higher than her?
Yeah, like I was already like I was like the apprentice before. Like whoever came in after me, they were newer. You know, so I would have to like help teach them. They would teach them, and then they kind of like were like, "You're like in charge. Like you got to make sure they do their shit." I'm like, "Okay."
You ever have any apprentices that you and I have like different work ethics? I think. Like I don't. Did you ever?
Again, you work 3 days out of the week, so probably.
You ever had like an apprentice that was like came after you, but then they thought they were like higher than you, were like your boss?
No, I remember Adriana and I had a moment because I was being bossy, but I had to. Like I had no choice. And I remember like she got upset because of that, but then we talked about it and she was like she like relaxed and she was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like it was super cool cuz like she kind of like realized like I'm not trying to be a bitch to you. I'm really not. I'm just trying to do my job and like I don't want to get in trouble with these motherfuckers. You know? So, but no, I like anybody that like no, I don't think so.
Real quick, Steffi, that I was gonna say, I think that's like a thing that tattoo artists do about like they like say, "Oh, my apprenticeship was harder than yours," right? And it's funny because there was a tattoo shop I worked at like a couple years ago, and there was an apprentice, and she came in asking for a job, and she's like, and they hired her as an apprentice like off the rip, and I was like, "Oh, what I had to do to get an apprenticeship is like, whatever."
Oh no. I have a story too with how I got my apprenticeship. It was kind of crazy, but I get what you mean though.
No, but she started tattooing in 1 month, bro.
I get you 100%, yeah?
And I'm over here like, bro, I had to wait like 2 years in order to tattoo, and they just let you start tattooing.
Oh yeah, it fucking sucks.
She didn't clean a single thing.
I see that to this day, bro. I see these motherfuckers and how they clean, and I'm like, bastards.
But she didn't clean anything. She just sat down drawing all day.
You know what it is? I feel like a lot of shops are very times are so tough, and nowadays they just want people to work. They want to put people to work so that they can bring in more money. You know what I mean? And I see that.
Our time's really tough.
Yeah, the economy for tattooing has been oh my god, dude, last year was terrible.
I see, because to me, I have just something in my head. It's like tattoo is like infinite money. It's like
Nope.
I need money. I just like tattoo.
Oh, you're so funny.
Because to me, I don't see tattooing as like, oh, I tattoo. I see it as like sales, right? So it's like, you just go out and people have tattoos. I'm like, hey, I like your tattoo. I'm a tattoo artist, and they're like, oh.
I guess it depends. Because again, we came from a shop that was doing $20 specials every single day.
Because they told me that the economy's bad, and it's like to hear that from alcoholic kind of is like crazy to me,
They told you that?
Yeah, the times were bad.
Yeah, if Alcoholic is telling you that and they charge the way they charge is crazy. No, yeah, I'm telling you, I've worked at great shops that are struggling. I've seen shops close up. I know people have quit tattooing altogether, which is insane to me. Tattooing's a luxury. It's not something that is necessary for people to survive. And that's why.
When did you get that realization?
What?
That tattooing is a luxury.
I always knew that.
You always knew that?
Yeah.
I feel like, well, because
When did you get that realization?
it was just one day I was just like, you know what? No one needs it.
Yeah.
It's like selling.
That's why you're saying you're like, I feel like with tattooing, you just start tattooing. Yeah, you can stay busy if you do dirt cheap tattoos, but you're gonna be overworking yourself for good quality work that you should be getting paid for. You know what I mean?
It's because I cut hair. Well, because I was like learning how.
But that's more essential.
People need hair.
Yeah, people need haircuts. People need haircuts to get jobs, to get dates, to look good and feel good. So that's super essential. But yeah, no. The economy's pretty bad. Right now it's like a hustle and bustle. Like you have to socialize and get back out there. If you like what you were saying, you see people with tattoos and you talk to them. That's like the best marketing you can do for yourself. And Instagram, I guess, still works, but even that's slowing down, at least for me.
How do you get your clients?
I mean, just
So you don't have to
that.
say no like secrets or anything.
No, honestly, like going out, you have to go out. You cannot isolate yourself, and you cannot be an introvert in the tattoo industry. I know so many introverts that because of tattooing have become extroverts because they have to. You're an introvert, it's really hard. You need to put yourself out there. You need to show your work. You need to post. People need to see you. If you're not posting, if you're not out there, nobody knows you exist. So it's like, why would they get tattooed by you? Another thing is like treating your clients amazing, having good relationships with your clients because they're wearing your work. They're literally like walking advertisements. So word of mouth is a huge effective way to get more clients.
I don't think I should be saying this, but a lot of times I'll ask someone like, "Oh, where you get your tattoo?" But it's like, I'm like, I see myself like as a shark, right? Like a salesman. So I'll be like, "Oh, where you get your tattoo?" Like in my head, it's like I don't really care who did it because that's this competition, right? And they'll tell me about the artist. I'm like, oh, but I don't know who it is.
What's your point?
I forgot.
You were saying you're a salesman.
I think I got caught up in that. I forgot why I said.
Okay.
That's my point. That it's like I don't.
You like when you're selling yourself, are you talking down on the tattoos like I could do better than that?
No, I'm saying that like I don't know who artists are, other artists, right? I mean, obviously, like I start to know.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
I honestly haven't seen your work lately, so I don't know where you're at, your level of tattooing.
I'm not saying I'm better than.
No, but I'm gonna say right now, if you want to be a good artist, you're gonna have to learn who the hell is who, because if you're not seeing like the types of work people are putting out, you're not realizing how good people really are and how good you can get. And I learned that. I'm not gonna drop any names, but I worked at this shop a few years ago, and there was an artist there, way older than me, who'd been tattooing for a lot longer than me, who was just not good. Personality's great though. He could sell himself to tattoo somebody. The work was honestly never good. And I remember one day he was telling me how he wanted to get a girl from I don't know where to come guest spot at the shop. And he was super excited. She's like, "Oh, this is her name. Let me show you her work. She's so good." And he proceeds to show me her work. And I looked at it and I'm sorry, she wasn't good. And so I looked at him and I took that opportunity because I realized when he showed me this person's work, I realized he didn't have knowledge of what good tattoos or what good quality work was. I could just tell from that alone. And so I zoomed in on the picture and I asked him straight up, I was like, I don't want to be an asshole, but tell me what you like about this tattoo. And he kind of said, it's very colorful, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, but look at these lines though. And I zoom in because that's what you should do. You zoom into that shit. Look at these lines. Those aren't even connecting. The color's coming out of the lines. It's patchy over here. There's lacking saturation. All these things. And I'm like, bro, like these are things that matter. And if you don't know how to do this, people see that. Like people are not going to come back to you.
It's so funny. I was looking at your work and like the way that you're describing it right now, it's like I kind of like saw that surgical precision in your work.
And I'm still not, and by the way, you zoom into my shit's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I do try the best that I can. I also have issues with my hands, by the way. I've been doing physical therapy and I started working out to like better that because I have like issues. I have scoliosis, my hands.
What happened to your hands?
I'm getting like carpal tunnel. I'm getting trigger finger from tattooing. Like these are all things that if you don't.
Those are like badges of honor.
No, these are job stoppers. Your hand tattoos are not job stoppers. Your hand's not working will end your tattoo career. So yeah. So for me, I even think like, and it affects your work. Like the line work that I do, I'm like, I'm already working on it, so I'm doing better. But there was a point where I was just like, oh shit, like I'm getting really tired. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like you start to rush things or you try to just pull through or you get exhausted faster and it's not good. But my point with everything I was saying about the other dude is that like you need to look at other people's work. You need to familiarize yourself with the art that's out there and the artists that are out there so you could see, because you can be that great. But if you're not familiar with that and you're around people that aren't that great and you're just comfortable with that knowledge, you're not going to go that far, man. So, and it's not to say I'm not trying to preach to you or say that that's what you're doing.
Kind of sounds like it.
But it's in general, because what you're telling me from what you said earlier and now is that you don't know a lot about artists and the tattoo artists that are big and stuff like that. And I think you should.
You know? You're definitely right. It's important. Mm-hmm. I was about to say like, I watch Ink Master and all that stuff. The thing is, Steffi, is that like with music, you know who is like the big artist. Like you know who Drake is. Mm-hmm. Who like, you know who's on top. But when it comes to tattooing, it's like who's on top.
God, there's so many great artists. Oh, dude, and when you do conventions, bro, and you get to see those artists in person, it's fucking sick.
So you see artists as like celebrities?
Kind of, yeah. Actually, yeah. Especially like people that make these reels and shit that they're like, because for me,
It's different though.
but for me, they're actors at that point. They become like social media influencers that are also actors that are tattoo artists because you have to kind of be the full package. And so I see those people too, and I'm like, oh, I like his video. But yeah, dude, kind of like Pony Lawson when he came to guest spot at the shop the first time. I will never forget because I had a little crush on him at the time too. And I remember we had been told that Pony was coming, and like they're like, oh, in a few months Pony Lawson's gonna come guest spot. I'm like, holy shit. And then I completely forgot. And then I remember the manager Danny's like, oh, Pony's here, and I ran to the fucking closet because the bathroom would have intercepted with him, and I fixed myself up because I was like, oh shit, I look like shit right now. I'm about to meet this guy who's fucking cool, you know, he's a dope artist, awesome like YouTuber. So it was a big deal. Yeah, it was like meeting a celebrity in a way.
You know what? What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say, it was just, and he's so fucking cool, so.
You know, one day Anuel came to the shop in Kendall. Anuel.
Anuel, oh yeah, dude, that's right. Okay, yeah.
I had no idea who he was, and I had to be like his security guard.
What? Did they pay you for that?
No.
You should have been like, yo, Anuel, where's my check, boy? What the fuck?
It was part of my apprentice duty to be security for Anuel.
So what, you just stood next to him?
I was guarding the door so that no one can come in. There's like a bunch of people like trying to like take pictures, and I know, and like Colombia's tattooing him, and I just like hey, shit, step back.
Bro, that's hilarious. Now you have experience, by the way. Add that to your resume, bro. You
I know,
can go
right?
be bodyguard for people
Nah,
and
trust
shit.
me, I have. But it's,
I met Nikki Jam at Inkaholic.
I met Larry over at Bird Road.
Who?
Larry Over.
I don't know who that is.
He's another Spanish artist.
Oh, okay.
Colombia's always having Spanish artists.
Bro, Nikki Jam, I'll never forget. That's when I first started doing the open mics, and I rapped with him. I have a video and everything. I had showed him one of my songs. I put on the beat over the speaker. He freestyled on it.
I think he came to Kendall one time.
Probably. He was Alex Chong would tattoo him.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he was the artist at Bird Road. Now he has his own shop. That I worked at Alex Chong's shop. Love him. Super cool place.
Did you ever go to North Miami?
Like the shop, the Inkaholic shop? No. No.
Do you know any artists there?
I know Day. I think Day was there at some point.
For real?
Yeah. But no, I don't really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to that shop at all.
I think anyone did, right?
I mean, I'm just like, I'm in Broward, you know, I'm away from Miami, that scene, so I don't really need to worry about that.
Isn't that closer to you?
Excuse me. What?
North Miami, isn't that closer?
It's about the same distance. I work in Fort Lauderdale, it's 35 minutes away. North Miami is 25 maybe. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to like speak on?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I have infinite questions to ask you, but it's like I want to give you the floor.
Anything else you want to talk about? I'm happy to.
You gotta get going. It's been like 40 minutes right now. We're coming close to an hour.
Oh, okay. I guess I could just talk about my song that I'm gonna drop. Maybe just I have this song called Feral. Comes out Friday, the 19th of December. I'm actually not gonna be here for this either, which sucks. But yeah, it's a really dope song. It's very toxic and sexy, and I'm very excited about it. It's produced by Johnny Tiger. So yeah, hopefully you can check it out. You let me know what you think as well when you hear it, please.
Is there like a persona that you have when you're making music, or is it just like?
No, it's straight from deep inside. You know how like men tend to say that women are crazy and they're like batshit and all that? Yeah, I put that into my music. That craziness, I channel it so I don't lose my shit on men. So my music, a lot of my music is like very like about heartbreak and like sad shit I've been through. But I'm evolving from that. I'm kind of like in a different headspace, a lot more mature, sort of. But yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard my music, but it's funny because whenever I'm happy, I make heartbreak music, and whenever I'm sad, I make happy music.
That's great. That's really cool. I think that's like for your mental health is probably really good, right?
It's like something I noticed. Like,
Yeah, like so when you're sad and you make this happy music, does it make you feel better?
I think so. I mean, it's also depending on the beat, right? I mean, I guess
Right.
since I'm sad, I'm like gravitating towards like a more happier beat, I guess.
I think for you, I think that's a really great skill to have, and it's something I've struggled with, is like, because the best music I've written is when I've been at my lowest, because it's been my coping mechanism. And and creativity is a skill you have to work on, and that's something I learned. And I realized, like, when I finally was okay, I wouldn't write shit. You know, I'd be like, nothing came out. I'd just move on to whatever other project I'm working on. And now it's like, nope, you have to like literally write about different things, write about stories and poems and all these, and just get different emotions. So like happy songs, I'm trying to do that now, you know, trying to channel other feelings. So it's not just
Pharaoh sounds like it's a happy song, is it?
Huh?
Pharaoh a happy song?
What?
Pharaoh, is it a happy song?
Feral?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's not a sad song. It's a very hyped song. It's a sexy song because it's about I was like really into this guy who's really bad for me, and everybody around me knew it. Everybody's like, this is gonna end bad, and I knew it. I was like, there's a big chance this is gonna be really good, or it's gonna fucking really suck. And I knew that the really sucky part was a lot bigger. I knew, like, but I really wanted to believe in this person. I took a chance on him. But into it in the beginning, it was very, I leaned into like the sexual aspect of the relationship more than anything. I was just like, fun, you know, like, I'm like, oh, so much fun. Fuck what everybody says. Yay. You know? And so that's kind of what that song is. It's like, and it's like being in this toxic entanglement with somebody, like, oh, you have issues. I have issues. Like, so what are we going to do? We're going to fight about it or what? But in like a very like hot way. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's a toxic song and it's really fucking cool. It's definitely like,
I mean, if it's anything that you described, it sounds lit.
yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's not like a sad song now. And I have, you can go on my Instagram. I have like little reels I've posted about it. So you kind of see. I've performed it. The audience feedback has been great for that song too. So I'm very excited about it. But yeah.
What do you think it takes to get noticed? Like, since like a lot of people like to make music.
Man, I think you gotta do some dumb shit to get noticed nowadays. You either gotta clap your booty cheeks online, or you gotta do something crazy. I don't know. I've thought about it. I'm like, I don't have the cheeks to clap though, so I'm like, well, there it goes.
Is Pharaoh a song like that?
Huh?
Is Pharaoh?
Feral. So it's feral. It's I mean, I did have like a reel where it's kind of sexy. It was my Halloween costume, and like my nipples were like taped up, so it's like sexy in the front. But yeah, Feral's definitely a sexy song. I do have a homegirl who's like an OF girl. She's super hot and she's a babe, and I'm telling her to please do like a video because she does reels too of herself being all cute and shit. I was like, please make a reel with my song and promote it for me. So hopefully she does that because it makes sense. I'm like, you're very sexy. You have a sexy audience, so I think it would fit. But yeah, I'm trying to. I do like to be sexy. I don't want to be like fake. And also, I have like kids that look up to me, like my nieces and nephews, and I just also don't want to ever cross a certain line. You know, I think I would like to eventually like be just a great influence on people, especially the youth. So even though I'm making sexy music, I still want to be like respectable about it, you know? So, but yeah.
Is that because you're a girl
What do you mean?
that you have to like go that route?
I have to what?
Like that you have to go that route? I mean,
Go what route?
like you make music about that, right? Because you said that in order to get noticed, you have to like.
I feel like nowadays through social media and stuff like that, like to get noticed, first of all, like if you want to get signed, like these freaking labels want you to already have a following. You know what I mean? They want you to already be a built artist.
What I was gonna say is like, you know, like you don't see Taylor Swift doing that. I mean, she doesn't make like the most sexiest music, but like Taylor Swift, she doesn't have her image like that.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift's been making music since she was a kid, and she had like
I mean, you
access
can say the same,
to
You
music.
can say the same about Miley Cyrus, right?
She also is a nepo baby.
What is that?
A child that comes from privilege and a famous dad, money, access to music, Hollywood.
But she changed her image.
What do you mean? She just evolved. So that was just herself. She was early 20s doing what she did, and then she grew up.
What I mean is like Taylor Swift, you know, she has an option, right, to evolve into like something sexier.
That's not who she is, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Miley Cyrus.
And Miley Cyrus is like a grown-ass woman who isn't, you're thinking about Miley Cyrus on that pole.
I'm not recommendable.
Yeah, she's not doing that kind of stuff anymore.
I don't know. I don't keep up.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus is one of my favorite artists, by the way. I love her.
You like Noah too?
Huh?
Do you like Noah?
Her sister?
Yeah.
I like her songs. It's beautiful music, yeah. But Miley Cyrus, like, that was like her early 20s when she was like rebelling and all that stuff. That's just what she had to go through.
What I'm saying, Steph, is that they're both famous,
Mm-hmm.
but they just went different routes with their image.
See, when I'm thinking about the question you asked me, I'm just thinking about modern times, the day we're in, to become successful. I'm thinking about a regular ass person and what they have to do to get the attention of social media or whatever. That's my perspective. Do you need to do that as an artist in general?
I'm not saying it's like shameful or anything. I'm just saying like I was just asking a question.
No, I know, but I'm like I'm saying like the perspective I'm giving you, I'm talking about from a person that's just a regular person that's trying to make it. I feel like from what I've seen online, what people are doing is that they're doing outlandish, crazy shit to blow up.
It's because
to
you
go
said
viral.
that. It's because you said, you know, your nieces and stuff. They look up to you. You know, they're obviously women, and you're a woman. So it's like
I have a nephew too.
I'm just thinking about, you know, how you would navigate around, you know, getting yourself out how you want, but also thinking about, you know, how it impacts other people.
How do I get what I want while thinking about other people?
No, I was answering a question. I was just
That's
like saying,
actually a good question though.
I was just saying that's why I was like, I was just like thinking about that, like how would
I
you?
might not ever. Here's the thing. Because of that, I might not ever make it. Straight up. That's the reality.
I mean, do you care?
If I make it or not,
Yeah, or you just love music, making music?
I love music so much. And I think I've accepted that. I think last year was because I had a moment last year. My trajectory was going up. Like I was doing really well.
You do like self-sabotage?
Low key. I think I did. I did with the one song with the I Set My Friends on Fire beat. I had like plans to drop it. I had like a deadline for certain things.
But I were in therapy.
Huh?
But I were in therapy.
Yeah.
Why do you self-sabotage?
But yeah, no, with that.
Now, like tattooing makes you a therapist, right?
Yes, facts. Oh no, dude. Also, I have a lot of knowledge because of my mental health. But no, dude. Last year, I had deadlines to meet for my music, and because of my mental health, I didn't. And my friend what the fuck was that?
No, they're just locking the door.
Okay.
It's like the security guard.
Yeah, and because we're gonna be locked in here. Ooh.
No, you just can't. You can leave. You just can't come back in.
Okay.
You're good.
But yeah, because of my mental health last year, my friend Baby G, bro, he called me out on that shit. He checked me. And I just realized, I was like, you know what? I'm not in a good headspace for this. I gotta take a step back. And it was social media, it was personal stuff, all this shit, all this pressure of music got to me. It really did. And I realized I was just like, I want to do it because I love it. And I can't forget that. And I want to enjoy it. And the truth is that I do want to be a better influence on the youth, and I want to do things the right way. And the chances of me making it are slim to none because of that too. There's a lot of things that are against me, and that's okay, man. There's like more to life than all this shit, by the way.
I don't see anything against you. I feel like you could just like walk in.
And just what?
I feel like you could just walk in.
Walk in. I like that positivity. Just walk in the room. But no, I think also like, and this is very deep, but I kind of made a realization that like there's more to life than this superficial shit. As much as I want to be a rock star, I have like a family that I love. I have friends. I do what I love. Even if I don't become famous or super rich from it, I still fucking do it. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. Being able to work and survive and make music and tattoo and have fun, and that I'm fucking blessed, dude. I feel like I already made it.
You know, I was doing the interviews before I started tattooing, and I remember one day there was this kid, he came in, and he noticed me from that, right? And he's like, "Oh, I fuck with you, bro." And he was like so nervous, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, bro." And he like gave me his, I think I was following him or something, and I gave him my phone, and he was like so nervous, he dropped on the floor, and he cracked my screen. And I think that was when I realized, like, do I want to be famous if these people are gonna break my phone?
You know what made me think, do I want to be famous? I have fucking stalkers that have threatened my life. And that also kind of scared me away from fame.
They real?
Yeah. I had to get a gun last year. I had some crazy bitch fucking with me, fucking with my mom. It was pretty crazy. I was like, all right, bet.
Do you like look over your shoulder when you walk outside and stuff?
Sometimes I do get a little paranoid. I'm trying to work on that though, because I don't like feeling that way. I'm just like, I have my shit on me.
Did you think one of your stalkers was at the door?
No, but I mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking somebody's gonna come in here and complain that we're in here because we're not supposed to be in here.
Well, I would be the one getting in trouble. You'd be good.
No, still it's fucking awkward as shit. Oh shit. What are you doing here? What do you mean? We're supposed to be here. Hello, class.
Yeah, I know. Engineering class, audio engineering.
Yep, I'm learning. He's my professor.
That's what. It's funny because I actually had that like prepared in case that happened.
You have to get into the role of a teacher. Are you ready for that? Hey, what are you guys doing here?
And let me get my markers. I'm not. So what? I remember you said that you saw. I think it was Bring Me Horizon, and that made you want to be famous. What do you think fame
That
is?
was one of the many things that have made me want to be famous.
Well, that was the one you told me.
I think Lizzie McGuire did it for me. I was like, I want to be like her.
You know, it's so funny that you say that. Because I watched an interview with her recently with Josh Peck,
Oh, okay.
and she was saying that she stopped making music because of her stalkers and because people were annoying and stuff. She said that she would rather act and be a famous actress than a famous singer because it's like when she sings, like people.
By the way, she just dropped a new song
She did.
like a couple weeks ago, and it's fire.
I've been watching the show. It's called Younger.
I love that show. I watched it.
I was watching.
And yeah, the tattoo artist dude. I was like, representation, because there's nothing about tattoo artists out there.
I said the same thing, but it's like you never see him tattoo.
Yeah, you do.
Did
Did you finish the show yet?
Nah.
Okay,
I know
that's
the part
why.
where Lizzie McGuire.
He's not really gonna tattoo, by the way. Obviously, he's
But
acting.
they don't even show him at the shop.
Huh?
They don't even show.
You just keep watching the show. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Some people get tatted in the show Younger.
I don't know. I've watched a bunch of episodes of it.
Yeah, I'm watching right now. I'm watching the show Evil.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. They're about to take it off December 30th, bro. It's fire. Yeah,
I
it
might
like
check it out.
yeah they
I
I
don't,
think
I
they're
don't
gonna
watch a
do.
lot of TV, but I've been because I used to watch a lot of Netflix, but I haven't like, watched in a while.
It consumes your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
What were you saying about it?
No, I was just gonna say Evil. They just canceled it, which sucks because like it got like traction recently. They just dropped the third season, and now's when people started watching it. And so they canceled it. They're doing one more season, but I have a feeling I'm like, they're taking it off of Netflix. So it's gonna be a Paramount, but I think with that fourth season, they're gonna pick it back up. It's a really good show.
What other shows do you watch?
Right now, just that one. I watch everything. I like horror shows. I like even reality TV bullshit. Because sometimes,
Like Love Island?
yeah, I was watching Love Island. Was it Love Island? I think, yeah, it was Love Island with Huda. I was there for that. I had to. I was like,
That was the most recent one, right?
yeah, that was the last season that they did. And then Love is Blind. That last season they did was trash. It was
I feel
crazy.
like Love Is Blind is kind of boring.
Yeah, no, it's been good, but damn, just terrible, terrible, terrible. The problem is that apparently like not enough guys are applying for that show, so they've been finding guys on like social media, like clout chasing motherfuckers. So I'm like, no shit.
Would you ever go on other shows?
Would I go? Oh, dude, I've applied to The Circle.
For real?
They haven't hit me back up, but I got
Send them a
it.
video?
Huh?
Send them a video?
Yeah, you have to do like an application. You send them a video of yourself. But they didn't hit me back up, but I got contacted for Squid Games to apply for that one. So I'm thinking about doing it.
The Japanese show?
Yeah, but they have like an actual like the competition.
Um,
And I might die. No, just kidding.
is it a Mr. Beast one?
No. Squid Games. Like the show? Literally like the show, except you don't get killed.
I thought only Mr.
They do shoot you though, but they shoot you with like I think
like Nerf gun.
it's like a paint thing that blows. I don't know if it pops in your chest or something, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna apply.
I forgot you're an actress.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about like any of your acting stuff.
Oh, so I just did this movie the past couple years. We had to do reshoots last year, but it's called JIT. and it's not out officially yet, but it's at film festivals. I will be posting about that. But if you're from South Florida, it's kind of fire. It's a South Florida movie for South Florida kids. If you're JIT, you know.
I don't know. I don't know why I was like, it's hard to see you in that movie. A movie called Jit.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, my character's really cool.
I imagine Denzel Curry.
Huh?
I imagine Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry in it? He should have been in it. There's actually a dude called Jit 100K on it that they got from social media. He's like a little TikToker dude. So he was in it. That was cool. And it's a horror comedy. And it's kind of trippy. If you've ever seen Kids or like, what other movie? It's just the way it's shot is really trippy. It's really fucking cool. Very great quality. I enjoyed it. I watched it finally at West Palm Beach at the film festival there. The Subtropical Film Festival. So shout out to them.
What goals do you have for your acting?
Man, it's kind of the same thing as my music. It's just I just do it because I love it, and I would love to be like I want to take on like a lead role and like a really serious role though. I would love to do something that pushes like my acting limits because I feel because I have tattoos, it's very limiting. And I'm
put makeup on?
I'm getting. I mean, I would like that, but when they see you with tattoos, they don't think about you. I'm not Angelina Jolie. They're not gonna invest that into me unless I'm a great actor already and I have like a huge resume, you know. So
Are you a great actor?
I think I'm pretty fucking good. Yes.
Have you been acting this whole entire interview?
Oh, totally.
We're gonna turn the cameras off and be like,
nah, I'm just me. But yeah, no, I would really like to take on a really serious role in the lead in a movie or something.
What do you think makes a great actor like Angelina Jolie or Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt? And like, what do you think it is that makes them get paid like millions of dollars for a movie?
I mean, you just have to get a good role. What was the first movie that Leonardo DiCaprio did that blew him up?
But like, why do they deserve that much money?
I mean, I think they make money because of the consumption, the consumer. We're the ones that go and pay the movie tickets and buy the movies and rent them. That's why they get paid that much.
But I'm pretty sure there's like...
Why do football players get paid as much as they do?
I'm pretty sure there's like 1,000 actors on a movie.
Why are footballers making millions of dollars while teachers are barely making a substantial wage to survive?
Well, basically what I'm just asking like...
Sorry, I'm being silly.
Well, I'm just asking like what makes that like level of acting different? Because I mean like
why are they so big?
Who can't really act?
You know what it is? Like entertainment makes so much money because regular people, consumers need that entertainment to go like to survive their day to day. Like what would we do without music and movies and all this shit? We'd be working, trying to survive, bored. So we're consuming all of that. And that's why they're on such a big pedestal and they get all the money that they make because we need them.
I'm talking about like you're right, but I'm talking about like the skill of acting because I've taken like acting classes.
Oh,
so
like why do they get those roles?
Yeah, is it because of how they look or is it that they're able to like have like captivating, right? Like if you're captivating.
I mean,
because look, Steffi, I watched this movie. It was called How High 2, right? And it's featuring Lil Yachty and DC Youngfly. And I'm watching this movie.
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Wait, I think I did see it. It was really corny.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I hated that movie.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm like thinking this whole time.
Wait, hold on. There's a difference though. Who did How High the first one? 'Cause I love How High. The first movie.
I think that was on Dave Chappelle, right?
They had that song with Method Man. I get so high, smoke chiba chiba, smoke chiba chiba.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Dude, that movie's fire. How High.
But it's just like I'm watching that movie and I'm like watching Lil Yachty and I'm thinking like, I think I was high when I was watching it too. Like this was like way back then, and I was like, that's Lil Yachty. Like that's not a character.
Oh, he was being himself.
He was already
because he's just like not an actor.
But he's already because the thing is that like I mean I wasn't born like I wasn't like conscious in the 90s, so it's like when a movie came out, it's not like I would go to the movie theater and watch it, right?
Yeah.
You understand what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know who like Method Man or Method Man was.
I'm looking it up right now, and How High 2 has a different director. So that's why it sucked.
It was
yeah.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah, it's like yeah.
They should have had the first director, and he probably wouldn't have picked Yachty for the role. The casting would have been way different. 100%. I didn't see who the writer was because that also matters. I think that's a big thing, dude. And
Oh, hold on, real quick. The point I'm trying to make is that like it's like if I look at Lil Yachty, it's like that's Lil Yachty, right? But then if I look at a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, I'll watch like Titanic or I'll watch Django. It's like I'm not saying like, oh, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like obviously that's Leonardo DiCaprio. But he's like an actor. He's like a character. It's like if I look at Lil Yachty, he's a rapper. And the thing is like a lot of rappers will say, I want to be a famous rapper just so I can be in movies instead of just saying I want to be in movies. You know? What were you gonna say?
oh, what was your question?
I don't know. Maybe this is like something to talk about off camera.
Okay, yeah.
I just think, dude, if you want to be a famous actor, you got to get really, it's the same thing with everything. You have to either know somebody, have a lot of money, get lucky, work your fucking ass off every single. Tory Lanez told me, I asked Tory Lanez, I was like, yo, what was it that made your career? Like, what did you do that helped you get to where you are? And he said, I quit my day job. I made sure that I had no regular job that would pay my bills so that I knew that if I didn't make it in this music shit, I would be fucking broke and homeless. And that was what did it for him. So you have a few options. I don't know somebody yet. I'm not rich, so I can't pay my way to the top. I'm not a Nepo baby, because that's what that is, having privilege, having money, having a parent that's already in that field that just puts you on the fucking game, you know? All these things matter.
But look, Steffi, you literally listed all the things that I wasn't asking about. Because I'm like asking about skill, like the skill of an actor.
What kind of skill they need?
Exactly. Yeah.
They just have to know how to act.
So I'm saying it's like, what is the difference between like Leonardo DiCaprio and like another
And Yachty?
actor? Well, yeah, they're actors.
They're just, some people suck at acting. What do you mean? Some people just aren't that
It's
good.
like what? Because it's like, all right, so look, as a tattoo
Or like,
artist,
why is Leonardo DiCaprio just like on such a pedestal and everybody wants him in their movies?
yeah.
He's fire.
But it's like with a tattoo, right? It's like you do really good tattoos, and it's like, what would make your tattoo be worth like $50 million as opposed to like someone who's like also a tattoo artist? It's like
Your fame, your notoriety. That's just what it
you pay
is.
$50 million for a tattoo.
Dude, you freaking Bang Bang. Do you know who the most famous rich tattoo artist is?
I know, Bang.
Bang Bang. Their shop minimum is $300, I think. Maybe $5 now. It's ridiculous. You want a tiny little tattoo? You want to go to a Bang Bang? That's how much it costs.
What is the most for like a minimum? Like, what do you think is the highest that a minimum should be?
$100.
So,
I think it depends on the economy, though. Everything changes, but $100 should be like a good minimum. But also, New York is expensive, so I get it. I did a guest spot in New York. My prices skyrocketed out there. It's New York, you know? So it's different. But I think at least down here, a minimum $100. $20? The fuck? Absolutely not. Psh, motherfuckers are crazy, bro.
across the street.
Crazy as fuck. I don't know. They're still. I really hope they're not still doing that shit.
I don't know, like, because a tattoo price is kind of like how you feel, right?
What do you mean?
Like, it's depends on like how you feel about it. Like,
It's up to the artist. Yeah. It depends on you and your confidence and if you're skilled. Like if you're skilled and your shit is worthy of that, you can charge what you want. But it's also the demand. Same thing with the acting thing. There's a high demand for certain thing.
when did you like first realize your worth as a tattoo artist?
I still don't know my worth, bro. Sometimes I charge the amount I should charge, and sometimes I undercharge myself, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm working my ass off. This shit's gonna come out so fucking dope. This dude's gonna have his tattoo for the rest of life, and why did I charge him only $300? I could have charged him $1,200 for this shit. Why? That happens to me all the time. But it's just a part of the game. Sometimes you gotta do a cool portfolio piece. That's how you have to think about it. Like, all right, you know what? This portfolio piece is going to bring me more clientele. He's going to be happy with it. You know, it just works out in the end. But my day rate is $1,200 right now.
Day rate? What is that?
Full day. Like 7 hours, $1,200.
Is that like a sleep?
Not necessarily, because I'm not even a fast tattooer. I take my time, and people know that. So there's other artists that are faster than me, that are better than me. They might charge a little less. Some artists charge double my price. $2,600 is their full day rate. and they're faster and they're better, or sometimes they're not that fast, whatever. Everybody's different. And you know what? Those people get paid though. They find their clientele. There's people that'll pay that. That's if you're good enough though. You have to be that good. So yeah, you can make a lot of money from tattooing, but it's really hard to get there. And if you don't have the skill, you're just ripping people off. There's also another artist you should know about, by the way, Miss Ariel de Jesus.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me ask real quick.
Yeah.
So you said you're ripping people off if you aren't a good tattoo artist, right?
And you're charging them a load of money. Yeah, you're ripping people off.
But what if, okay. Because I was going to say, what about those people who are like, oh, my boy, he'll do it cheaper. Like, he'll do it for this price.
Go get tattooed by your boy, bro. Please.
Because I would see that meme.
I don't want that client.
I would see that meme. It's like, this price for a tattoo, and then your boy's price. Have the tattoo base.
Or the ones like, what can I get for $20? And then they like show you like the fucking, here's the machine and here's the ink. Do it yourself, bro. Yeah, no. I honestly don't want clients like that. Those kind of clients, you don't want them. The people that are like, oh, but like they charge $300 down the street. Like, why are you charging that much? I'll be like, bro, $300, that's a steal. Go over there. Get out of here. Yeah, I was gonna tell you about Ariel de Jesus. She is such a disgrace to tattooing. I'm sure there's people out there that love her. She does blindfold tattoos for like maybe $100, and it's like, I'm not shitting you, bro. Like, I'm not fucking, like, I'm totally serious. It is not good.
What's the blindfold?
No, they don't even know what they're getting.
Oh.
It's really sad because she does not know how to draw. She does cover up jobs for like $60. I'm probably not pricing it the right way, but when I tell you it's that cheap, it's that cheap. And she'll do a cover up for I don't know what, and it's horrible, and it's just fucking people up. And then there's artists like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, you really get your money's worth, man. It's on your body forever.
The last question I have for you is like, there's a debate on like, well, I've heard a couple of debates, but how do you feel about like someone comes to you and they have like a stupid idea, or like they want to get like their face tatted, something crazy, or like, job stoppers, stuff like that? How do you feel about that?
It depends. I did
You tell them no.
There was one guy, a young guy, I did his first tattoo was on his face, and I did it. And I did it because of who he was, and I knew he had money, and I knew he makes music, and I'm not gonna name drop, but I knew who he was under. And once he told me, because I first said no, I was like absolutely not. And then I got curious. I was like, what do you do? And then he kind of told me about himself and where he was at, his position in life. And I was just like, oh, bet, you're good. Let's go. Let's run it. And that was it. So I think it really depends. And it was in red ink too. It was like a little anchor on the side of his face, so whatever.
If anything,
But then there was another guy. This was a couple years ago at Borrowed. He wanted like a fucking face tattoo and his neck blasted. And then he was young, and same question. I was like, oh, who are you? What do you do? He's like, oh, I make music. I'm like, cool. Like, let me see your shit, whatever. Showed me his music. Didn't have a lot of streams, but he was like, oh, but it's all good because I'm going to be at, do you know the guys, the brothers, the Island Boys? Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be living with them in their house and shit, so I'm good. I'm gonna be set. And I literally was like, oh my God, I think I sat with him for like an hour trying to convince him not to do this shit. And I was just like, bro, I don't know what you're thinking. And he went somewhere else and got it done. And then I remember I was on TikTok one day and he popped up like he was at the Island Boys house and they were like streaming or some shit, but they look so dumb. I'm like,
it was the third Island Boy?
Huh?
It was the third Island.
I don't know, bro. I have no idea, but I was just like, bro, why? Anyways, how are they doing now? Because I don't really know. Last I heard, they kissed each other or some shit like that.
I was going to ask you about that, but I don't know if you want to get into it.
They're like kissing their brothers that kiss. I don't fucking. That's the last thing I heard about them.
You like Island Boys?
Do I like them? Obviously not.
I was going to ask, like, do you watch like any streamers or anything?
There's so I'm a gamer girl. I love video games. There is a streamer I watch. I don't remember her name right now, but she like was streaming Grand Theft Auto 5 while she was playing it, and I was just like, I hadn't played in a while, so I was just watching her while
You kind of give me streamer vibes.
Me? I would do it. If I stream video games, I would do horror games. That's something I would love to do. I like Destiny, but I don't think he streams video. He's just a streamer in general, but that's a streamer that I like politics wise. That's like somebody I kind of watch. And who else? Jackie. Jackie actually knows one of my stalkers. He's also stalking her and harassing her.
Who's Jackie?
Um,
Are you talking about Jack Doherty?
no, it's a girl. She's not like a huge streamer, but she's cool. So I've watched her stream before. Yeah. I can't think of anybody else really.
Well, I was gonna ask my other question was stencil machine or drawing the stencil.
Stencil machine. It's a catch-22. You gotta draw the stencil on your iPad, do Procreate, and then use a stencil machine. There are some stencil machines that will print out directly the image. Depends on the style you're doing, but sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it's just too much. But I tend to do my own stencil on Procreate. Like I will outline it myself, and then I run it through the machine.
Wow. What about when you're doing a portrait? Like, do you put a lot of this detail into your stencil?
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
So I started this tattoo. I'm not even done with it, by the way. Hold on, I gotta go through some messages to find this shit.
I'm like asking you all the debates that would happen at the shop.
No, this is cool. I'm enjoying this a lot.
You remember Diddles?
Yeah, I remember Diddles. How's he doing?
I don't know. I didn't really like him.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk shit about Diddles now.
I forgot.
What did he do to you? What happened?
Oh, no, he made my apprenticeship was cool, you know. I had a chill apprenticeship, but he made it bad.
Really? Why? Was he strict on you?
I don't know. I think he just didn't like me.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. But one day I don't know if you knew Mario,
No.
but they were having a debate about like should I forgot what it was. It was like, Mario wanted to redesign a dragon, and Diddles was like, no, just do the one on Google. How do you feel about that?
Wait. Oh, that Diddle said that?
Mario said that he wanted to redesign like the
The design that they brought him.
exactly.
Yeah.
And Mario wanted to, do his own thing, but then I think it was a back piece.
Was it something one of those like on the spot you have to do it today type of situations?
I don't know. He was making it seem like it was homework. Like he went home and did it.
Okay. What's wrong with that? Like, do you mean the stencil or the drawing?
No, it was the censoring what he said. But Diddles, he was like saying, no, that's wasting time. You should just do the Google image one.
I mean, that's the problem with shops like that, because Diddles or whoever, they're not just saying that because of what they think. That's like the environment they're in, how they're running that shop. And it's very like factory, like just knock it out, bro. Get it out of the way.
The thing is that like, I've never been in like any other shop before that.
This piece is what like, I don't know if you can see it, but I only got halfway through this piece. It took me 7 hours. I posted it. It's not even done. So the bottom half and the sword took me 7 fucking hours. Because it's like micro realistic, takes time. But if you look at the stencil, it's kind of crazy. But I fucking traced the image myself. That's the stencil I used.
The time is impressive, but it's like for the client to sit there for 7 hours. Like, how
He
do
was
they?
so fucking cool. First of all, I hooked him up. Because when he told me, he came in, he told me what his budget was, but I liked what he was getting. So I was like, fuck it, I'll work with you. And then when I did the tattoo, he was just like, bro, I feel bad paying the amount I'm going to pay you. Like, I want to pay you your full day rate for the piece. And I was like, fucking amazing. And that's what happens when no matter what, you do the best you can, bro. And that shit pays off in the end. So he's still, realistically speaking, it's taking me 2 full days to do it. I'm only charging him 1, but it's still more from the budget that I had allowed him to do. Do you know what I mean? So now it's a cool portfolio piece. It takes time, but he's a good fucking client that knows it. He understands that this is on his body. He appreciated the fact that I took that long to do what I did because it's looking fucking, I'm super excited about this piece. But yeah, this is how it looks right now. You know? And shit like that takes time.
How do you do that in 2 days?
What do you mean? Oh, because I stopped there? I placed the stencil again. That's why I stopped where I stopped. Because everything else, I could just paste back on and continue it.
I was thinking in my head right now, because when we used to put those stickers on cars, Columbia one time he got mad. He's like, you guys have crooked eyes because you guys put these stencils crooked as fuck.
Valid. Before you putting these stickers on crooked, bro. Oh my God, I remember I had to do that too. That shit sucked. This one time they made us go around like where Santa's is. We went into Santa's Enchanted Forest and they kept kicking us out or trying to get us out. We would like run away and like sneak around and put them on cars. We were putting flyers. It wasn't stickers. It was flyers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to do that too. But we had to like take staples and rubber bands, and we had to like staple the flyer to get the rubber band, and we would go to different apartments and hang them on the door.
Oh, dude, yeah. I don't miss that.
I kind of liked it because it's like,
It got you out of the shop. Facts.
and we had to come back.
Although all those, I will say this though, like the apprenticeship I had taught me the business side of things and cleaning, and that is essential. A traditional apprenticeship is like all of that plus the art plus learning about tattooing and drawing and all that together with just an individual artist that takes you into like their world, you know? It's still hard.
But did you feel like you had direction when you were an apprentice?
Tattoo wise? I mean, I had to like ask and like see which artist would want to help me and here and there.
Because it's kind of like they just throw you in the ocean, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you got to figure that out.
You know how I started tattooing?
Oh.
I had already, first of all, I asked Danny Pokes because he was an apprentice and he was already tattooing. I asked him, I was like, yo, what did you do to start tattooing, bro? I don't want to wait 2 years. He was just like, bro, just pick up some skin and just do that shit. Don't even ask for permission.
Pick up skin.
Like fake skin. Fake skin. He was like, just sit down and do that shit. I'm like, bet. He's like, you're gonna get in trouble though. I'm like, fuck it. I did that shit and I did get in trouble. But after that, they let me practice on fake skin. Like that was the catalyst for that. Then one day, the shop was super fucking busy. And all the artists were busy. And this one chick, her dad was fucking one of Bob Marley. It was like Bob Marley's family or something like that. Her dad was somebody in there, I think. And so she was like this super cool girl. She wanted a lip tattoo. But nobody at the shop wanted to do lip tattoos. Nobody did them. They're like, we don't fucking do that shit. But one of my experiences tattooing at home when I was younger was lip tattoos. So I was literally like, I can do it. And then I think it was what is his name? Gabriel? I was like, you want to do it? All right, let's go. You know, his little deep ass voice. And I'm like, I was so nervous, bro. I was like, oh my God. And after that, I started tattooing. Like they just threw me in after that. And it was like, but I fucking took that chance, you know? Very fucking cool. But yeah, it was kind of like that. Like just kind of throw you in there and just go.
Because it would kind of drive me crazy. Even though I was only there for 3 days.
What? What do you mean you're only there for 3 days?
Oh, out of the week.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like you're just, I was only there for 3 days.
You know, it's so funny, Steffi, because I thought I was all smart than them, right? Because when I heard, at first I was going like every day, but then I told them I'm at school. So they're like, oh, okay, right. And then some people will question it. They're like, why are you going to school if you're going to be a tattoo artist? I just wouldn't answer, right?
Yeah.
I would be home.
You were lying?
I didn't want to.
You're fucking hilarious, and that's brilliant, dude.
I had another, bro. Like there was.
Bro, I should have done that.
I feel like I was kind of like an activist, right? Because
You were an activist? Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna record this. This is funny as fuck.
because all of the other tattoo apprentices, they had to go every day, right? But I had like a loophole or whatever, and I think I had leverage because I had a social media following. I think that's probably why it gave that me that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember they had like this newer apprentice come in at some point, and he had gotten out of prison, and like I think
I think you're talking about Joe.
no. And I think Blue liked him, like his personality and stuff, and could relate to him. I don't fucking know. Prison vibes. I don't fucking know. But I remember there was like a little favoritism there. That motherfucker got away with a lot of shit. That shit would piss me off, bro. I'm like, why the fuck is this motherfucker drawing right now? He should be cleaning. I couldn't even draw. This motherfucker's standing there just drawing, and I was so mad.
I don't know. People told me I had favoritism too.
I mean, it sounds like it, yeah. I think again, remember I told you like I was the one that was like asked for the day off for everybody. After that, things got a little more flexible. Like a little by little, the more people came in and stuff, and they just like realized they're like, yeah, I mean, things just changed.
Well, I was just gonna say that like, I was only there for a couple of days out of the week, and I didn't. I didn't really want to, waste. I mean, not waste. Like spend 2 years like waiting, right? And it's like, especially like when you don't understand why you have to wait those 2 years, it's like frustrating, And
Do you understand now?
Huh?
Do you understand now?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, not really, because it's like one, like the girl who,
Well, because you see, then
yeah. But when, then I keep forgetting.
that you were there for a few days out of the week, and then you didn't really understand why you had to wait the 2 years to tattoo or whatever.
I don't know why I can't.
It's okay. That happens. It's okay. But I want to say, like, I still think people should wait 2 years. I still think that rule should still count. It really sucks that a lot of artists don't do that.
I got it back. Hold on. I was saying that like then he's going away. It's like a little ping
Brain
pong.
fart. That happens to me all the time, dude.
And it's like a little ping pong ball, right? It goes and then it comes.
Do you smoke?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because I feel like that I don't smoke as much as I used to, but it's been getting better because of that, I think. But yeah.
Basically, it's just that like I would, think I was smart, and I was like, oh, I'm only here 3 days out of the week, and then time went by, like years went by, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty much done with my apprenticeship now because it's been like 2 years, and then Gabe's like, oh nah, we've been adding it up. You only been here like 3 months.
That is so fucking funny, bro.
And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, you only here 3 days out of the week, which means all those other days, they don't mean shit.
Holy shit. That's actually fire that they did that. Sorry. Your fucking loophole sucks, dude.
No, but I was piercing too.
Yo, that's so funny. But why did you do that? You should have done the full like day, honestly, because like I guess because it's alcoholic, it's not a big deal. But any other place, I would have been like, dude, you want to do that apprenticeship and be
No,
there
but I'd
all
just
the
be
time.
home all day, and I'd just be like going crazy. Like, when you're home, you're just like,
So you weren't doing anything.
No, I was like work. Well, I do this, So it's like
Oh, okay. So you would do the apprenticeship.
I had school and I had a job.
Okay, so you were doing other stuff. You weren't just at home doing nothing.
Well, that was the majority of it.
Huh?
That was just the majority of it.
Gotcha.
And I'd be like missing alcoholic, right? While I was at home, I was like, then I really wish I was at work because I'm bored. And then I would go to work and I'm like, fuck, I have 3 days. It'd be Friday. I'd be like hating it. It's like I was miserable in both days.
Yeah. Well,
You made me feel bad.
huh?
You made me feel bad now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you made me feel like I was like getting one on
Because what?
You made me feel like I was doing something bad.
You were lying. You said you were in school.
I was.
But you just said that you were at home. You were doing nothing.
I went to school.
You used it as
Yeah,
a
I went to-
loophole. You said it. I didn't say it. You said that.
Well, there were other apprentices that were worse than me. So
I mean, no, it is what it is, dude. You fucking did the damn thing. I don't blame you. I think that's actually hilarious that you
some
did
people
that.
went once a day. Oh, once a week.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't give a fuck about what other people do. Like, I got the shop, like, hey, if somebody takes extra days off, or if somebody, like, I'm like, those people that are fucking annoying and they're like, oh, why is she leaving? Like, mind your own fucking business. Damn. You could do whatever the fuck you want to and nobody would say anything. Everybody would be fine. But everybody's always chiming in and getting like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, cool. You have another vacation. Have fun, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Because when I want my vacation, I don't want nobody complaining about my shit, bro. I want to do what I need to do for myself.
Nah, people will complain about me all the time.
Yeah, well, you got 3 days while everybody else is there. Every fucking, if I would have been doing those 7 days, you come in and you're only working 3. Oh, bro, I would have been like, absolutely not.
Yeah, but look, Steffi, the thing is like I was working on the weekend, right? And it's like during the week is
No, but that makes sense because that's the truth. Other people have other shit to do. It makes sense. Yeah, 100%.
it was never busy in the shops, so I'll just be there for.
You're at the Kendall one too? Yeah, they don't need you there. The fuck? For what?
So I'll tell them.
That's another thing. When things started getting slow, I was just like, I told them, I was like, guys, like, it's good when the artists leave. Like, if there's an artist that takes off work, that means more money for us, the other artists that want to be here. Like, that's good. Like, it balances out. So let them fucking take their vacations. Let people do what the fuck they gotta do. It's just the times that we're in, you know?
The last shop I was at, I really wanted to just come in when I had a client, right? Because it's not like we were getting that many walk-ins. So I had my own clients, and I didn't tell my boss, but I kind of wanted to tell him eventually, right? And then he was mad at me about something. He was always mad at me, but he was mad about something to me. And
There's a little trend there going on. There's a little trend of people being mad at you or not liking you.
I don't know something about me.
Something about me.
But he said to me, "I really only want you here when you have a client." And I really should have taken that moment to be like, "Oh, you know what?" But he was mad, so it's like I didn't. I feel like I don't know if it was like testing me or something, because he was.
That's a tattoo artist's dream, by the way. Oh, we don't have to be here all day chilling, doing nothing. Bet.
It felt like he was giving me the option, right? And it's like, damn, I really want to tell him, but then that's kind of like poking the bear, you know?
What do you mean?
Because he was already mad at me, so it's like for me to make that.
So you felt like it was a test in a way? Was he testing you maybe?
All right, so like this is a situation. Like, he was mad at me, and then he's like, he wasn't yelling at me. He was just lecturing me, and then it's like it felt kind of out of place to be like in the middle of his lecture to tell him like, you know what, like, can I come in only when I'm when I have a client?
Yeah, it was not the right time for you to bring that up.
Exactly.
Because then he would be like, you know what? How about you just don't come in at
Exactly.
all?
Yeah. You understand?
100%. I just thought, I didn't realize it was 2 different times that he gave you the option before, and then you.
No, he never gave me the option. That was this was like literally right before I left.
Oh, okay. Got it.
He would have 100% said that.
Yeah, no, facts. Yeah. Smart move.
So Steffi, you have anyone you want to shout out?
Oh my goodness, so many people. Let me start off with Leonardo DiCaprio. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for having me. Shout out to 6 Feet. Shout out to Johnny Tiger. Shout out to Baby G. Oh, there's so many people that I love, but those are like top 2 people popping into my head. Yeah. And shout out to my mom. My mom's cool. Yeah. Shout out to me.
Shout out to
Shout out to SteffyBoom.
What advice? Like, who do you think needs more advice? Like, actress or actor?
Need more advice?
A musician or a tattoo artist? Like, what advice would you give them?
I gotta pick one?
Yeah.
All right, just pick all of them because it's kind of the same shit. You really think about it. I don't know. I already gave so much advice.
Remember we talked about you gotta focus, like right at the beginning.
We gotta focus?
We talked about how important focusing is.
Like on one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a big lesson that I learned because I do all these things. Tattooing, music, acting, blah, blah, blah. And I've done them all at once. Like, I've always been pulled in every direction, and I've always tried to, like, pursue all my dreams at one time. And it kind of has been a bit of a setback. It's a drawback. And it's been proven to me because I stepped away from a lot of things the past couple of years and focused more on tattooing, and I've progressed. Like, my technical skills are way better, and I've learned so much, and I love it so much more. And it just makes a huge difference when you can really focus on one thing and just hone in on your skills and just do that. And it sucks because, you know, it's like you feel like it's taking time away from other things, but it moves you along. It speeds you up faster in that one thing. And then you can get the ball rolling in other stuff eventually, you know? So yeah, that's my recommendation. I think it works. If you're able to do all those things at once, great, good for you. But tattooing that's my moneymaker. That's my breadwinner. That's what I need to really hone in on so that I'm able to have the money to then do everything else that I want to do. Because if you want to make music, you gotta have money to make music. You want to be an actor, you gotta have money to be an actor. Because that extra work don't pay shit, bruh. So yeah, that's my advice.
Yeah, I wanted to be extra because of residuals and all that.
There's no residuals in being an extra. There's no royalties in being an extra. You get paid one time for the job, $60 to $100 a day, 12 hours. And then guess what? You make overtime, they will literally stop at 11:59. They will not give you that overtime. It's crazy. So no, you don't want to be an extra. You want to be an actor in a movie.
Well, at least you can see yourself on the TV. Right?
Huh?
At least you can see yourself on the TV.
Maybe your hand. That's another thing about... What do you think extra work is? The odds of you getting like you're there... By the way, sometimes you don't even work. You're just literally sitting there all day and they don't even pick you to be there. Like on set.
They still pay you?
Yeah. It's not as great as it sounds, trust me.
I've been watching a show, I was watching a show called Glow. I'm like imagining that. You seen that show?
Mm-mm.
It's about like wrestlers, like female wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. I've never seen it.
Not like they're actresses.
They're like the behind the scenes? Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
So they're like trying to, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Look, if you want to be an actor, do extra work, sure, but know that you get paid 30 days after the job is done. So you'd have to do 30 days of you working your ass off without getting that money, and then eventually you start making, consistently that money, and take acting classes, and then do workshops, and then go on backstage.com, pay the subscription. It's like $100 a year, and you can find acting gigs through there.
Your agent?
I don't. I'm independent for everything I do. Would I like an agent? Yes, but I don't have time to have an agent right now because I tattoo. And that's more of like for a person that's doing acting full time that they should have an agent.
I said
It turned into a bunch of other ones because you asking me all these questions.
no, but what I want you to say is to give advice to like an apprentice, and they're looking at 2 years. Like, damn, I gotta spend 2 years going through bullshit. What would you say to like?
If you're learning under a really great artist, like somebody you know will help you be the best artist you can be, do that shit. Fucking do it. Do whatever that motherfucker tells you to do. If it is someone that genuinely cares about the craft and they're teaching you and you see that they're successful, that they are great at what they do, they are the style that you would like to learn specifically as well, just fucking do it. And have a support system because you're not going to make money right away. So maybe your parents could help you, have some savings. Cam from Borrow Time had saved up like $12,000 to get through that apprenticeship the first year or so. So he was prepared for that shit, so be smart. And then, just get an apprenticeship at a reputable shop with a great artist and do the damn fucking thing. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, you heard it.
All right.
Lastly, where can they find you at?
SteffyBoom. SteffyBoom. Honestly, that's like for everything. My tattoos, art or cry. ARTORCRY. And check out my new song. It drops on Friday. Hopefully you'll drop this before then. So maybe they'll...
I'll make promises.
Okay, well, it dropped. Farrell's out. Go listen to Farrell.
Is it on what platforms?
On everything. It'll be on Spotify, Apple Music, even YouTube, all that good stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, so this has been 6 Feet with the one and only
SteffyBoom.
Hey.
Thanks.
Sick. That was fun, dude.
Was it?
It's nice chatting with you. You're funny.
I appreciate that.
By the way, it sounds like I get mad, but I really don't. I'm just really passionate when I speak.
Yeah, a couple of those questions there I was asking, I was like, I gotta like tread lightly on this.
Huh? No, I there was just a few questions you asked that I wasn't like clear on. Like I wasn't sure how you what you were asking me. That's why I kind of was confused and I would talk about other stuff. But then you reiterated, which is good.
No, you did really good.
Yeah.
I was like, I was going back and forth with you.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't want to have an argument or anything.
No. I'm not. I like to debate though. I think that's cool, but definitely better than Fresh and Fit.